Hey everyone, it's Rochelle, Legacy Home and Garden. I'm out here today in one of my garden beds and I've already amended it. Sorry. I just added some additional compost. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of loosen it up a little bit. I'm going to plant my garlic and start some carrots. Come along. Now you can't see me very well, but that's okay. This is my garden bed. I grew in it last year. Broccoli, cauliflower, radishes, beans, cilantro, spinach, and it did really good. So this year all I did was add a little bit of compost to the top, and it's rained the last couple days, so I've just kind of let it do its thing. And now I'm loosening it up. So I'm gonna put some garlic, carrots, but before I put my carrots in, I'm gonna add some perlite. I'll show you what that is. Then over here a little bit, I'm gonna grow some peas. So that's what I'm gonna be putting in the ground today. So come along and I am going to show you how I plant my garlic. Okay, when you're planting elephant garlic, you want to plant it 5 to 6 inches deep and about 8 to 9 inches apart. So I went and found this old piece of wood and I marked it here. Got something biting me. You see this right here? That's 5 inches because it said 4 to 6. So I went with 5. And this is 8 inches long. So I will put it in the dirt till this line, and then I will lay it down and measure out the 8 inches, and put my garlic in that way. So we're gonna do I can't even talk. We're gonna do elephant garlic planting first. All right, guys, just for reference, okay? This is elephant garlic. Do you see the size of that? That's elephant garlic. This is your regular garlic. Okay? Elephant garlic. As good as regular garlic in anything that you're using. However, elephant garlic isn't as strong as your regular garlic. Okay? So it just depends on what you want. Now, I have never planted either one. So this is my first year in planting it. So we'll see how it goes. Now I'm not gonna have you stick around here for every one that I'm doing. Okay, that's perfect. Elephant garlic, as with any garlic, you see the point goes up. Put it down in your hole, point it up. Let me show you what it looks like in the ground. Can you see it? Let's see. Where the heck is it? Okay, let me turn this thing around. Okay, there you go. It was that simple. Okay, 4 to 6 inches. I went 5. Place your garlic in like that. Cover it with your soil. Okay, that's it. Usually takes about 90 days or so to get going. But I am going to overwinter mine. I don't know if you can see me or not. But I'm going to overwinter mine. So we'll see what happens, okay? Then come back in just a second. I'm going to show you how I plant carrots. Okay, so that's how you plant elephant garlic. I didn't want to have you sticking with me on each and every one of these bulbs I was planting. But I want to tell you that you can plant it in the spring. You can plant it in the fall. You want to water in the morning, okay? You really want to water your garlic in the morning so that it has time for all that moisture through the night to dry out. That way preventing any disease or anything like that possibilities. I'm going to overwinter mine, so I'm going to pull mine in the spring. Now, the longer you leave it, the clumpier should be, the larger those cloves get. And eventually it will crowd itself out where you have to harvest it. But you'll know it's time to harvest when the green stalks that are going to grow turn brown and they start laying over. And I'll bring you along for that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to plant some regular garlic. Come along. Okay, now with regular garlic, we're going to go about 2 inches down, and we'll probably still go about 4 to 6 inches apart. So in our elephant garlic, we went 5 inches down and 8 inches in between. Elephant garlic is real big. This garlic we're going to plant is just your regular garlic bulb. So we can go down 2 inches, and we can go about 4 inches apart. Now, I put my garlic spacing here about 8 inches apart in the row, and that might be overkill. I might have put it a little bit early, maybe 6 inches or 4 to 6 inches, but I went 8. So I was just thinking of the airflow. Also thinking that I want to get them as much sun as possible. They need a lot of sun, a good 6 hours in the day of sun, and good drainage. If you've got really hard soil, put some sand in it or some moss or some perlite, what I'm going to do with my carrots, something like that. But now I'm just going to plant regular garlic, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that done. But let me show you my elephant garlic in the ground. So here's all the elephant garlic. You see how we've got the points up on all of them, okay? And these, like I said, are much bigger bulbs than our regular garlic, and that's why I went deeper, further apart. They're going to grow taller. They may even get some little scapes on the top. If they do, we'll talk about that. Okay, I'm in South Carolina. I'm in zone 8B, I think, 8B. So if you're in my zone or around my zone, you can plant garlic anywhere. I'm in the middle of September. I'm the September today is September 21st. So you could even plant your garlic on into October if you wanted. Middle October, you could put your garlic down. I'm just trying to get mine in the ground. Okay, I'm going to plant my regular garlic now. Okay, guys, I have all of my garlic planted. So this is my garlic bed right here. And I got quite a few in here. I've never planted garlic before. This is my first time ever doing it. So I went strictly by the rules. So we'll see. The elephant garlic, I did 5 inches and 8 inches in between them. The regular garlic, I went 2, 3 inches down with 2 to 4, about 2.5 inches between them. So I'm gonna get my labels out and get it labeled so I know exactly where it starts and it ends. And then here I think I was gonna do peas, but honestly, I think I'm gonna throw in some carrots. Okay, time for carrot planting, and here's what I've got. I've got some perlite, okay? I have a Ziploc baggie. I have all of my carrot seeds, which there's quite a few. It's gonna be the Olympus carrot from Haas Tools, Amarillo carrot from Baker Creek. Here is a free Amarillo carrot I got from Baker Creek. A carrot mix that I picked up at Sal's Seeds here in South Carolina. Then I have this funny little carrot, Persinian, short and squatty. And I have Atomic Red carrot and I have some more Olympus, so I won't be using that one. All right, and then I have this tile. Don't look at that side. It'll be this side down. All right, let me show you how I plant carrots. Okay, first thing I do is you want to have nice loose soil for your carrots to grow in. Here's why. If you don't, the hard soil here will stunt your carrots and you're going to get all kind of deformed and strange looking carrots. So to help aid in that, I'm putting some of this perlite down, okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get this in here in the area, and I've already loosened my soil up, okay? And I'm just going to put this in here pretty liberally, all right? Now, it's laying on the top right now. But don't worry about that because we're going to mix all that in, okay? So I'm just going to continue putting this down here on the soil. And just keep adding it in the soil. I got my chickens here, they're helping me. And I think Senorita Dalton thinks she's gonna get in there and get some of this. But I know that the chickens won't eat anything that will hurt them, so. All right, I've almost got this. Oops, don't want to trip. Almost got this down here where I want it. Okay, now, next thing I'm gonna do is just kind of mix it up in my soil a little bit. Okay, just kind of mix it up a little bit in your soil. Making it light and airy. Get it down in there. Yep, just get it down in there. Get that ground good and loose. Okay. Just working that perlite in there. Trying to help my carrots as much as possible to have some nice loose soil, some good drainage. Now, some people will come along and they'll make a little trench and sprinkle those seeds in there. Then they come back and they sit there and they meticulously try to weed them out. Me being one of them, I've tried that. Just doesn't work for me. So what I'm gonna do now, I thought about putting all my carrot seeds in a salt shaker with a little sand and just kind of doing that. But I decided I'd try it different. I'm gonna mix up all my carrot seeds, orange, yellow, purple, red, all of them. And I'm just gonna sprinkle them down here real thick. Because it doesn't matter to me if I get real long carrots, if I get medium carrots, or if I get little short carrots. I don't care. Because little short carrots, I throw myself in some stew or something like that, a little salad. The longer carrots, if I'm blessed with those, that's good too. But I am gonna plant them thick and overwinter them, okay? So let me get my seeds mixed up. I'll be right back. All right. I took all those carrot seeds that I showed you a minute ago, put them all in this bag. This is how many carrot seeds I got. It's right here. See that? All right, now, they're all mixed up. I don't know what carrot's what. Dug myself a small little trench. I'm gonna get a pinch of carrot. And I'm just gonna pinch them in here rather thick. Let me get up and finish my row here. And you're just going to sprinkle these seeds down in here and you're going to get. My whole idea is to just plant them thick. I have some chickens over here. See how thick I'm putting those in there? Because it doesn't matter to me. Now, some people say that they won't grow good like this. Well, I say that's hogwash. Well, I shouldn't say it's hogwash. You know why? Because I don't know. But I was thinking, I never tried it. And guess what? You don't know unless you try. And guess what? I really don't want to sit here with each little teeny tiny seed and try to keep it separate. So I thought, you know what? I saw somebody, I think it was at Haas Tools on one of their videos, and they showed how they planted their carrots real thick. And I also watched Jason over there at Cog Hill Farm, and he did the same thing. And their carrots came out so nice. Some of them were real big, some of them were small. They were perfect in every way. And I thought, you know what? That's what I want to do. So that's why I'm trying it. And I've had other people tell me, you can't grow carrots in South Carolina. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, like I said, because I've never done it. So this year, I am testing all these different carrots, and I'm testing them by growing them thick and seeing what's going to happen. Okay, now, I might be wasting, what, $3, maybe $6, $8 worth of seeds? I don't know, because like I said, I never did it. But what if I'm not? What if this is going to turn out absolutely fantastic and I have got tons and tons and tons of carrots? Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay. Then you're just going to, but I want you to stick around because I got the ultimate trick. It's going to blow your mind wide open. Okay? What I'm going to do when I finish pulling this little bit of dirt over these carrot seeds is I am going to put something on top of them. On top of them, you say? What on earth could that be? Let me show you real quick. Let me finish covering these here. You're just going to squish them over. I mean, you're not doing much to them, guys. You're just pulling that dirt right over them. See how easy planting carrots can be? You know what? There are some carrots out there that you can plant in a container. What if you didn't want to grow a big, huge amount of carrots here, like what I'm trying to do? What if you didn't want to do that? What if you just wanted to grow a few outside your door? Guess what? Get yourself a little pot, put some dirt in it, put you some perlite or some sand in it or something to add to the lightweight. Okay, you remember this tile I showed you? I'm going to take this tile and we're going to lay it right down like that. All the way down. Be right back. Okay, Rochelle Legacy Home and Garden, we're finishing up for the day. But what I want to show you here is all this that I've laid down on top of the 2 rows of carrots that I planted. And okay, take 4. I'm done. Here's my 2 rows of carrots right here. And I laid all these tiles down on it. And I ran out, so here I put some wood and there I put some wood. Totally fine. But why, you might ask? And it's to keep my seeds from washing away. So I'll leave this on here for a couple days. Come out and take a look. And if I'm seeing little sprouts and stuff, then I'm going to go ahead and take this off. We're expecting a lot of rain and stuff, so I do not want to lose all these seeds that I just planted. So to prevent that, I just put this down here. It's not going to hurt a thing. It's going to keep my seeds in its place. Went ahead and laid out my watering hose because I do need to water my garlic and stuff. But since we're going to be having rain here in the next couple of days, for the next couple of days, I'm not going to do that. Okay? So that's how you plant garlic the Rochelle way and carrots. So all I'm going to say is, if you don't know how, just try, because you don't know if you'll succeed unless you try. And if this doesn't work, I might try it one more time and then say, well, you know what? Next time I'm going to try the salt shaker method. And that was just something that I had thought of, putting a bunch of them in a salt shaker, putting a little bit of sand in it, okay? And then just kind of shaking it out down my row. And I might try that next time if this doesn't work. But I'm done for the day. I do still want to plant some cabbage. I want to plant some lettuces, which I think I'm going to put in my green stock. And I'll show you what that is, and I'll show you how we put that together and everything. And if you don't have one, it's fine. But if you do have one and you haven't started putting it together yet or don't know how to use it, I'm going to do just a little video on how to do that. So I hope you stay with me for my fall planting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when I put up a new video. Thank you so much, and I hope you all are planting a little bit for fall. Love ya. Until next time.